Hi guys, it's Nina and this is the second part of my how to draw a realistic face tutorial. Before we get started, I'll show you the materials. So I'm taking a B pencil, two black pencils by Krita Color for a bigger contrast. One is soft and one is hard. A pencil/eraser by Faber-Castell for highlights. I make a brush to smear the pencil. It will give us a smooth, beautiful skin. And the white pen also for highlights. Eraser, of course. So if you've seen the first part of my how to draw a face tutorial, you already know how to sketch a face proportionally, and if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But I'm going to remind you again that the eyes are always in the middle of our face, and the upper lid always covers the iris, otherwise the person will look crazy. So right now I'm going to draw the upper crease. And I'm going to do absolutely the same thing on the left eye. And this crease needs to follow the eye shape. After that, I'll draw an iris, and as you can see, the crease covers a little bit, because if you don't do it, the eyes will be wide opened. By drawing these lines, I'm going to define the mouth, but this is not for this video, you can see it in the next one. So now I'm drawing the eyebrows. They start above the inner corner of the eye, and they end up this is my kitty, and they end up between the temple and the outer corner of the eye. After I made a sketch, I start drawing the eyes. Actually, I always start drawing the eyes first because they're kind of on top of our face, and by starting drawing them first, you won't smear the other parts of your drawing and your hands will stay clean. By the way, according to this logic, you can guess what part of the face I'll be drawing the next. So after you're done with your sketch and have all the basic outlines, I'm making them darker right now so you could see them better. I'm starting with filling in the iris. What I'm doing right now is basic shading. Here I'm taking a black pencil to draw a pupil and a lash line. And if you draw over the light reflection, it's fine because you can fix it later if you have a white pen. Now I'm using a B pencil to darken the shadows under the lid, and I'm also making darker the edges of the iris. I blend every layer with this makeup brush to make a smoother result. When I'm done filling in the iris, I want to give it some structure, which is basically dark and light strokes coming from the pupil or from the edges of the iris. And to do that, you need a dark pencil and an eraser. So when I'm satisfied with the iris, I'm going to shade the whites of the eye, because it's actually never white, and I'm giving it some depth by shading it too. And look, to do that, I'm just taking my brush after shading the iris because it still has some color on it. And just like with the iris, it's always darker on top. And by the way, you're welcome on my Instagram. I have a lot of different stuff there. Go check it out. So now it's time to draw the skin. I'm taking a B pencil to fill in the crease, and again, to make it look smooth and realistic, I take my brush and smear it. And I even do it a little bit over the edges of the crease. To make the eye look more 3D, more like a real eye, you must always remember about the shadows and highlights. And by the way, it applies to everything you draw, not only the eyes. So I'm making the top of the upper crease darker and adding some highlights in the middle. The tear ducts needs to be filled in too. The closer to its edges, the darker it gets, and later on we'll add some highlights by using a white pen too. I'm doing absolutely the same with the lower crease. I'm blending every layer of the pencil with a brush, making it darker on the lash line, below, like on the bottom, and closer to the outer corner of the eye. And also adding some highlights. So when I'm done with shading and blending, I'm starting to draw lashes. I like them long, and I'm starting drawing them in the outer corner of the eye. And look, they're not straight, they're not like sticks, they're actually curved and intersect each other. So first you lead the pencil down, make a small bend, and only then you lead it up. I think I might make a tutorial about lashes in the future. Would you guys watch it? Lower lashes are usually shorter and less dense. So that's basically it. After the lashes are drawn, I usually take a look at the drawing again and maybe add some shadows, especially in the places where the pencil was taking away with the brush's hairs. And the last thing I do, I usually take a white pen like this one and add some highlights where I think they should be. For example, on the iris of the eye, on the tear duct, maybe on the upper crease. And by the way guys, if you like this video and if you find it helpful, please subscribe and press the bell. I'm going to do absolutely the same with the right eye, so I'll speed it up here. So when I'm done with both of the eyes, I usually start drawing the eyebrows. As I already said, they begin above the inner corner of the eye and end between the outer corner and the temple. Because I like that natural look in the eyebrows, this is how I'm gonna make them look like. I'm taking a B pencil and starting to draw hairs upwards. Make sure the pencil is sharp. After the first layer of hairs, I'm blending everything and taking a pencil again, but this time I'm trying to press a little harder. After that, I'm taking a black pencil and drawing even darker hairs, and the last step is to take an eraser for the highlights. Thereby, we don't have a flat, plain eyebrow. On the contrary, we have a deep, realistic drawing. I'm gonna do absolutely the same with the right eyebrow, and it's okay if they're a little bit different. So this is it for now, and in the next video I'll be showing you how to draw a nose. Thanks for watching, guys, see you later!